She slipped her own spaghetti-strap tank top over the back of the sofa and stabbed it violently more than a dozen times. After carefully examining the result, she drew a good amount of blood from her arm and smeared it irregularly across the pierced fabric. Then she left traces near the sofa and at the entrance, just a few drops by the doorway. Once everything was set, she timed it perfectly, lying motionless on the couch, pretending to be dead, just as the peeping Tom broke into her home. The moment the man stepped inside, his shoe landed right in the small bloodstain by the door. When he looked up, he saw the woman's body lying lifelessly on the sofa. The sight froze him in terror. After a few seconds of stunned silence, he turned and fled in panic. What he never expected was that the moment he left, the woman on the sofa let out a long, quiet sigh of relief. She quickly got up, snapped photos of the staged death scene, then plucked one of her own hairs and placed it beside the blood for another close-up. Immediately after, she wiped away every trace she had just created. The blood by the door, the smears near the sofa, making it look as though the killer had cleaned up after himself. Finally, she let a single drop of her own blood fall beneath the sofa, leaving what would appear to be evidence the perpetrator had overlooked. Meanwhile, instead of calling the police, the fleeing man sent a text to the woman saying he needed to show her apartment to a potential tenant in an hour. He planned to use the client as his alibi, letting the client enter first, so they would become the first to discover the murder scene. As they approached the apartment, the man heard his client scream from inside. He rushed in, only to stand there, completely stunned. The body on the sofa was gone. It still hadn't crossed his mind that he had tangled with a woman far more dangerous than he could ever be. A peeping Tom who had now met his match. And all of this was just the beginning of his nightmare.